Good evening, everyone. Welcome to round 4 of the Future Champions Social Club Hopper Scholarship Series 2026 with the Gr.4 Vipers. And this week we're at Dragon's Tail. Not the seaside course, but the gardens. It's a reasonably tricky course, I would say, to get it all right. I think racing on it could be quite good. There's a good few overtaking opportunities. Current championship table goes as follows. We've got Youngswin with 117 points, 5 wins out of the 6 wins possible so far. Joey with 91. SkullGlitch in 3rd with 74. Snowman in 4th with 68. Johnny 2 points behind with 66 in 5th. Artful Dodger, he's got 56, all very tight, these next 3. Artful Dodger in 6th with 56. Pantalonuk has got 55 and ScaryBiker 54 down in 8th. Noddy in 9th with 44, just behind Teflon in 10th with 41. Nana's got 39, just a couple of points behind. In 11th with FroxyDev, who I don't believe is racing tonight, in 37 points, I think 12th. RacingSim's got 18 in 13th. 14th is Captin, he's got 10 points. And then back of the field we've got Hoppers in 15th with 9. Hopefully we're getting underway at 9 o'clock with the qualifying. And if you haven't seen the series before, qualifying is going to be 10 minutes. Which will decide the grid for race 1. Race 1 is going to be a 20-minute race. And that order of the finishing will be reversed. And that will give us the grid for race 2. Slight different with tonight's race, as Youngswin and Joey seem to be a smidge bit quicker than everyone else. We're going to do a bit of a trial tonight, and whoever gets pole position will have to race on hard tyres. Everyone else down the field gets to race on softs. There is no tyre wear. And whoever comes second, so if it is down to Youngswin and Joey, which the practice times are suggesting it could be, whoever comes second will be on mediums, just to see how that goes. And hi, Rachel. Good evening to yourself. Yeah, oh, it's Nana. Sorry. So Nana is Rachel. We know that. And I believe we're going to do the same for race 2. Swap it around and see what it's like. What I want to do is in the next race series, hi Joey, what I want to do in the next race series is try to get the whole grid a bit tighter, a bit closer together, and based off championship points, maybe do sort of like a, hi there Young, hello, and No Grip, hello, nice to see you all, hope you're looking forward to it. I'll get spectating, so as soon as we jump into qualifying, we're ready to go. Hi, Alan. Yeah, sorry. So, yeah, the next series we're looking at just trying to get it so that the guys that are a little bit quicker can't get away from everyone. So the people that are a little bit slower can get soft tyres, and the people that are a bit quicker on hards, and then somewhere in the middle, maybe mediums, something like that. We're coming up with some ideas. That's the idea of testing this tonight. So yeah, I believe we've got a new paint job. There we go, Teflon. It's got Ben and Jerry's. Some interesting chocolate sauce we've got on the top of that. I think I like it. I believe Teflon was the one with what I said looked like he just crashed into a deer, but maybe not. Okay, looks like we're getting ahead with qualifying, so 10 minutes. We'll decide the race order, the grid order for race 1. We'll just sat in the pits. There we go. Right, let's give someone that doesn't normally get a bit of camera time some camera action while they're warming up. Snowman, he does alright. He's a very good midfielder and he's got a good, I mean, hopefully tonight with the mediums and the softs, it might give people that are in 3rd and 4th around that sort of speed a chance for a win, or certainly some closer racing hopefully as well. That's what we're hoping, and we'll see how it goes. There's Youngswin, 5 wins and a trot, and then got beat by Froxy, who isn't racing tonight unfortunately. Very quick. There's Joey, another very quick driver. There's Hoppers, trailing at the moment. Nice paint job. Captin, he's been practicing like crazy all week. Desperately wants to get faster. Everyone on the Future Champion Social Club has been trying to give tips. Even started a new thread, I guess you'd say, for everyone to have a little look at to help you get your driving better, which is what all this Discord is about. It's about nice, fun, friendly racing. Apparently Captain and Teflon have improved a lot over this week. There you go. So hopefully we'll see improved form. Captain was threatening Nana, so I'm hoping to see a good battle between them this week. Oh, pops off the track. Missed white. There's Nana. She's the host. Does a brilliant job setting up all the races. Yeah, I think we're off on his first flying laps. Who should we follow? Follow Joey for his first one? I believe we will. A bit of traffic. The curves are aggressive. I've been having a little play just to get an idea of the course and the car. The curves through that section are, yeah, you get very punished if you get it wrong. I believe Joey in practice did a 39.3. Oh, Snowman's, oh dear, that's awful. Oh, that's made a mess of it. Just got onto the power a little bit early there. Is my keyboard on? No, it isn't. It's a good test. I'm going to get the replay up. No, has to host a series for us because she's got crazy fast internet. Nice. That's what we like. So, Joey's first run. I've only got a certain amount of fuel. I don't know how many laps it is. Maybe 4 or 5? Obviously, we've only got 10 minutes. So I think they're still going to be okay for fuel. Joey needs to find himself a bit of space. Okay. So we'll look. We haven't got any times up. Let's get some times on the board. Okay, so we've got a 1:39.7 so far for Youngswin, and ScaryBiker with a 1:44. SkullGlitch in 3rd, another nearly 2nd back, and then Johnny very close. Teflon, Noddy, Artful Dodger, nada. Youngswin got himself into a bit of position here. I was going to say probably best to back off a little bit. So either back off or try to overtake them all. Let's jump on board with Joey. After the Alpha Series ends on Monday, we will be using the... I need to find a way that I can get more of a clip of what the comments are on YouTube. jump on my own YouTube, see what's going on. Sorry for the pause. I've been watching a few of my bits back, and when I stop talking, the silence is deafening. So I'm going to try to fill every second. So after the Alpha Series ends on Monday, we'll be using the new Camaro. Oh, nice. I haven't drove that yet. I will do a VR, little look at it, and a drive around the Nürburgring at some point this week. Maybe when I'm doing the weeklies. We've been out Tuesday, so I might do that tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that on my channel. So here we go. Joey's first quick one. Had a bit of a crash. And his first flyer. It's not bad. 2/10 off of Youngswin. So the two usual criminals at the front, but Scary's only off a second back. Pretty quick. Oh, that's a nasty curve. Joey was driving this quicker than what I was just a minute ago. I was only getting a 140, and he's a 10th up. And I try to go over that curve in lots of different ways and never once found a nice way to do it, so I gave up. Stick on board with Joey for this lap. Don't seem to have a countdown again on it's going to get a little bit impeded by Nana here, but then again Nana's allowed to get her on with her own thing and get on with her lap as best she can. He's going to cost him though. Yeah, Youngswin's just took another half a second out of it. Was it half a second? Roughly, just under. Joey's knocked a little bit more off. Let's go and have a little look at other people. Bit of a haggler cars here. A safety car roll. I'd love to do a safety car. I've got a couple of, well no, I've not got a safety car, I've got a police car. But I saw some lobbies the other day where they was doing some weird policeman thing, so I thought that sounds like a laugh, so I went and made a police car, and that was a bit of a weird lobby. They weren't allowed to come past you fast, and if they did, you had to chase them down. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but it was fun for a sec. Yeah, I could do a safety car. I don't know how that would work. I don't think I could just come into the race, unfortunately, once it started, but that would be... I suppose I could just sit on the side, into the race and just sit by the side. That would work. Sounds like a laugh. Oh, great one. Right then, now we're getting on. So... Youngswin, then Joey, then ScaryBiker, SkullGlitch, Noddy's mate, Artful Dodger, Johnny. It's, I wonder if there's a better way to get the table up. No. Then we've got Snowman. I need to take 2 grid slots, one for comms and one for safety car. Yeah, nice. Then we've got Johnny, Teflon in 9th, Captin in 10th. There we go. His practice is paying off. Opper's down in 11th, Nana bringing up the field in 12th. Joey's pipped in at 39.2. We've seen Youngswin can get a 39.1. Well, I certainly have. So this could still go down to the wire. They're battling to see who wants to go on those hard tyres. They're a bit daft. Okay, final lap. Seeing a 140 from Teflon. Why am I not getting a bigger preview of these comments? We've seen a 140 from Teflon this week. Nice. Go on then, Teflon. Let's see that 140. Let's get on board with him. Oh, it's a bit of a penalty here, 142. Maybe the pressure got to him. Gets to me. I get super sweaty once it starts. It's horrible. So there we go. I'll read out the order once we come out of this part. We'll put the grid order up, and then be on with race 1. What else have I not mentioned? Yeah, if you're new to watching this one, it is a lot harder yet, and the pressure. A live event, of course. Yeah, you know that's also going to be on everyone's mind. Performing in front of your friends. All your friends and family should be on YouTube right now watching it. We've only got 9 watchers, so I'm guessing that some of you have got friends and family, because that's the only excuse that they should have right now for not watching. Right, let's get that leaderboard up. So Joey in first, 10th behind Youngswin in second, ScaryBiker in third, 7/10 back. Then we've got SkullGlitch, Noddy's mate in 5th, Snowman in 6th, Artful Dodger in 7th, Johnny in 8th, Captin in 9th, Teflon in 10th. Gonna have a good battle with them this race, I believe. They should have a nice battle together. Hopper's down in 11th, a few seconds back there, and then Nana in 12th. Fantastic. I think we're going to have a good few battles up and down the field. We're probably going to have Joey and Swin, are probably going to drive off, but hopefully we'll have a nice battle. And I think we're going to have a couple of different midfield battles, and then a bit of a battle at the back. Hopefully everyone will get a good race. As I was saying, just in case you're brand new to watching it this round, there's no tyre wear. We've got fuel usage at time it's 11, so that's the thing that people's got to keep an eye on. We've got the false start. Everyone's got to make sure they don't move before the go. We're off. No one looks like they've got a particularly bad getaway. And the Swin stuck it down the inside on turn 1. Joey's not giving that up. ScaryBiker's getting in the mix. He's got down the inside of Joey and then down the inside of Youngswin, pushing him tight on that corner, which is going to make it difficult to get through. Youngswin's got a nice drive out of that corner though. ScaryBiker's in the lead, Joey in third, and SkullGlitch is having a look down the inside while Joey's trying to hold Youngswin out wide. 3 into this corner. Oh, and Artful Dodger's having a look down the inside. Bit of a touch there. We've lost Youngswin. He's back in 8th. Now I believe Youngswin is on the hard tyres, and Joey is on medium tyres. I think that's the way they went for this race. Oh, we've got a spinner at the back there. Let's have a little look. Let's get the right car. There he is. So Noddy, I believe, went off. And there we go. Oh, and he's hit Youngswin. He's having a disastrous race here. Okay. We should have a nice race for Youngswin trying to claw his way through. And Joey's down in fourth. ScaryBiker in first. SkullGlitch in second. And Artful Dodger in third. Now, obviously, Youngswin's been taking some hits this race. Nothing deliberate. And just been in the wrong place at the wrong time, I think, more than anything. But trying to come through on hard tyres, he's going to be a bit tricky. It looks like the tyre situation is definitely definitely having an effect, which is what we wanted. But we don't want it to be too artificial. So that's why this is just a bit of a practice. Neither wanting to give an inch here. Joey's just got his nose in front now. And he's fancying a crack at Joey. Yeah, it probably is. It probably is, so no grip. Like you say, racing hard. Let's see how Youngswin's getting on. He's got past Captin. But potentially, it's some, depending on the track and stuff, it's maybe 1.5 seconds deficit between each one. So this is potentially a 3 second elapsed second slower. But obviously, the first few were not 3 seconds away. So he should be lapping around what in qualifying, third, fourth place we're doing. So this isn't going to be an easy fight back, but hopefully it'll be a fun race. So we'll look back here. So we've got Captin and Teflon, as we thought, might be having a bit of a battle. They've just pulled away from Hoppers a bit. Captain's kept that tight, maybe just trying to make Teflon think twice about sticking it down the inside there. Captain's listening. You could have got on your throttle quite a bit earlier then, as soon as you cleared that one. You had a lot of left on your exit. Okay, there we go. Teflon down the inside. Oh, I think they're both trying to be nice there. I think Captain tried to do a switchback on him, but Teflon has sort of parked it in the middle of the corner. No, I don't know whether he deliberately did that. Could have. Or maybe he just misjudged it. Anyway, it was allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that. There's no problem with that. Right, let's go and have a look at the front. So ScaryBiker's put in a bit of a lead here. He's 3 seconds ahead. Half a tank of fuel with 15 minutes remaining. So we're looking at possibly first sort of pit stops after 10 minutes, I'm guessing. He's popped in another faster lap. Artful Dodger in second, with SkullGlitch right behind him. Both of these race for Racing Rivals. Another Discord, another one to check out if you like this sort of stuff. Apparently Scary's pretty quick in the Alphas as well. Pretty quick on a motorbike. I've been looking at some of his posts as well. Putting wheelies like some sort of lunatic. Oh, we've got a bit of a fight back there. So Johnny and Joey. And Youngswin. Youngswin's managed to catch these now. That's some good going. Again, on those racing hards. That's not an easy fate. So we'll see how they get on. Johnny's managed to get a lot better braking there. Youngswin's struggling to get the power down with those racing hards. Oh, Joey's picked himself up half a second penalty. Not sure where he might have got that from. Maybe cutting the corner a bit. That will give obviously Johnny and Youngswin will definitely get by with that being that close with that penalty. Johnny's been impatient. He wants past him before he's even got to that line. Probably panicking about Youngswin behind him. It's amazing how much even half a second can hurt you. Okay, let's see Joey. Oh, okay. So Joey's, so Joey's on racing hards, and Youngswin's on the racing medium. So, to be fair to him, Joey's done a blooming good job to stay where he has for as long as he did. Hence why Youngswin's managed to get back a bit more. I did think it was that way round, but in the chat they seemed to suggest it was going the other way round, so I was a bit confused. Or maybe I read the message wrong. So Youngswin versus Johnny here. Love that black and gold on Johnny's car. Youngswin getting the slipstream, eyeing him up. Not this time. Looking to get a better drive out the corner, which was not bad. So apparently Youngswin and Joe will swap their tyre compounds. Is that regardless of where they finish? I mean, if Joey pulls off some miraculous miracle and finishes in front of Youngswin, does he still have to race the second race on racing hards? That's my question to the race director. ScaryBiker's got a 39.9 there, nice. Yes, so regardless of their position, they're going to swap. So there we go. Youngswin's got into fifth there. Got past Johnny. Sorry. I don't think that's over though. He's instantly gonna see if he can put it down the inside. No. Right, let's see how the front's getting on. ScaryBiker's pulling out a lovely lead here, now 4.5 seconds. It's all going in the right direction for him. SkullGlitch. 5 seconds back, but with 3 seconds a gap to Snowman. Oh, let's drop back there. So, here we go, here's a lovely race here. So we've got Snowman that's just dropping back into the clutches now with Youngswin, who hasn't managed to... Oh, he's dropped Johnny a little bit, and he's got past Artful Dodger. So chasing back on the heels there of Snowman. Right old haggler cars. So next season they're looking at applying a success compound penalty for the next season. So if you're doing well, your compound gets changed. I'm hoping to race in that one, so I might not be chatting as much. I'd like to have a little play in some of these, but I'll stream them live. I seem to be sat in the pits watching no one at the minute. Everyone's coming in. But I'll live stream and do my perspective of the race as I'm racing. Normally when I talk a crash, so that'll be good for everyone. I'm guessing they're filling them to the brim. Nana's stayed out again. She does this. She loves catching a bit of... let's have a look at her winning the race here. Nana's in front. ScaryBiker is done his pit, I believe. Let's just have a look at his fuel. Yep, ScaryBiker's done his pit. Nana's still got a quarter of a tank. Just doing tiny little sips. Which I don't know what that sounds like. Tiny little sips there. ScaryBiker's closing her down sharpish though. Oh, he stuck it down the inside. Oh, he's backed off. That was the right thing to do there. She looked like she was closing in and probably didn't see it was such a late lunge. He's desperate to get past. And then he's like, nope, there's no blue flags here. This is for position. Taking enough time to line through those. There we go. No, still not got it. Okay, and we are done. Very clean. Right then, let's get back. So then we've got SkullGlitch in second. Youngswin is in third with Joey. Joey, wow, that's impressive. Joey's got up into fourth on those hard tyres. That's amazing. Snowman's not giving in on this fourth position though. He wants a bit of that back, thank you very much. Down the inside. Has he gone a bit too deep? He's compromised himself on this long straight there. Went a bit too mad through those. Might get away with it though. With Joey on those hard tyres, it's hard to get the power down out of there. And then we've got, of course, a big braking zone where again it's going to be very hard for Joey on those hard tyres to challenge Snowman. It's all sort of settling down. I think this is the only battle that we've sort of got at the moment. Let's jump on board with Snowman. Oh, they've all both gone off. Joey followed him off. It's amazing how you do that when you're just racing. You just seem to latch onto all their lines. And then whatever they do, you just tend to do it as well. Snowman, I was going to say, seems to be a tenth away from SkullGlitch. What's going on here? He's having a crack. I'm messing this camera view right up. There we go, that's a bit better. He's not managed it. SkullGlitch got a better exit. Youngswin is off now in second. He's starting to get a bit of a lead over SkullGlitch, over third place here. But I don't think he's catching ScaryBiker, not in this race, not with 5 minutes left. Other than a mistake from Scary, I think it's in the bag. Better commentator's curse there. But hopefully it won't come true. Oh, SkullGlitch, just... And if he clipped that curb, it's hard to lose it on the power coming out of that one, I've found when I was practicing, but maybe he clipped the curb a little bit too much. I think Snowman's got him back. Yeah. Joey's just starting to drop back a smidge now. Again, not surprising really on those racing hards. Camera review. That one. There we go. Oh! I don't think that was him trying anything. I think it was just a bit of a bit of lag in his connection there. I think they used to call him Dial-Up Dan. I think if I've got the right person there. Still looks like it might be. You just hear his modem doing all those weird sounds. Is he going to have a go at him? Not this time. Maybe we're just trying to get himself a nice good exit out of this one and do him down this one. That was the plan. There we go, it's got him down on the inside. Last of the late breakers. Giving each other room. And carry on into the next corner. The Standard cameras being a bit rubbish here for this battle. Joey's managed to catch up though with this pair battling. He's dived down the inside of SkullGlitch there, but as he compromised his exit. Indeed. Oh, Joey's got a sniff. Looks like Joey's down the inside. Quite a few of these corners, these combination of corners are quite tricky. Once you've found your line through, it's not too bad, but just trying to practice and work out how to link all these together in the fastest way. Certainly not an easy combination. Go on, Joey. It's doing awesome to be in 5th on those racing hards. Oh. I think we should just call him Glitch rather than SkullGlitch. It reminds me of oh, what is it? Wreck-It Ralph. That the girl in Wreck-It Ralph that glitches all over the place. That's what it's like watching SkullGlitch pinging around the track. Can't remember her name. If anyone knows who the girl is I'm talking about in Wreck-It Ralph, or it might be Ralph breaks the toilet or wrecks the internet or something like that. Wrecks the toilet. I can't remember. Might be the second one rather than the first one. I think it begins with P. Let's have a look how we're getting up front. ScaryBiker 6 seconds ahead of Youngswin. There's Youngswin in the background. We've got a minute and a half left. He ain't catching in. Youngswin in second. SkullGlitch in this battle. They're desperate for a podium place here. Snowman and Joey and Johnny would all like a bit of third place. It's not going to take much. Slight mistake, a bit of a run wide. I think they're going to get a chance to do one more lap. So Joey's starting to get attacked by Johnny there. Someone's got a nice drive out of that corner. Let's go back and look at Joey and Johnny here. That's a nice overtake by Johnny, very clean. But as he compromised himself, yes, that's going to be punishing. Way too tight coming out of that third one. But it was worth a crack. Is Johnny going to have another go? He is indeed. Lay it on the brakes, of course he can, with those lovely soft racing tyres. Joey's very clean through there. I think this is the best battle we've got, down to the line. Need to give it an inch. Will we have a change in these last two corners? I think he's a bit too far back. Just trying to think here, but Johnny still might make a mistake. Once you've gone a little bit too wide, it don't have to keep rolling on those marbles. No, there we go. Oh, he's out of fuel. He might not get sick. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was lucky. What was that? About a tenth? 2 tenths, he got away with just getting that 6th place there. Right, I'll call out the order in a minute when we get the results table up. Yeah, you're not wrong. P6 on hards was very impressive, and for battling for quite a lot with the race there. So there we go, first win for ScaryBiker in this series. And also fastest lap with a 1:39.9, lovely lap. Youngswin in second, SkullGlitch in third. This was a tight battle, this race. Fourth for Snowman, Johnny in fifth, Joey in sixth on his racing hards. Amazing achievement, really, and also some good battling. Artful Dodger, didn't see too much of him, he was quite close at the front. In seventh, Teflon in eighth. They were having some nice battles back there. Noddy in ninth, Captin in 10th. There's an improvement, he's going to like that. Dana in 11th, and Hopper's down in 12th. So, I'm going to take those places, reverse the order for race 2, and Youngswin and Youngswin and Joey will swap tyres now, so it'll be Youngswin's go on racing hards and Joey for racing mediums. And just like I said earlier, just a test we're doing in this race, just to see how it affects the racing. Yeah, so some pretty good racing from the front to the back there. Oh, dearie me. 140 from Teflon. I missed that. So a little gander. Nice. Yep. In the 140s. Okay, we're just setting up the grid. Get this ready. Now there's the host, setting up the grid there. There we go. Joey's got his mediums on. Youngswin's got his hards. See how they get on. So, this will be quite interesting to see if we're going to get. So Youngswin's going to be. How many do we have in this race? 13. So 12th on the grid on hards. Joey, I think, is going to stay in 6th. Maybe 6th or 7th, something like that. On mediums. So he's got a good chance of still getting a winner here. Of course, they've got to get past a few slow drivers in front, and how they get through them. It's going to be some good racing, hopefully. Can't really change cameras or anything here, can I? I can just sit here looking in someone's car. Nothing to be doing. Yeah, the role of a safety car. I'll be interested to see how we could work that. Not sure when we'd need it, but it would be quite an interesting feature. That's odd. Noddy's mate's already gone down to 99. Yo, why has he got less? Some people are just going out for a little practice. Let's jump on their car so we've got something to look at. Just waiting for a few people to ready up. And we'll be off. I like Noddy's car. I like the KFC on it. So it'd be interesting to see ScaryBiker coming through as well. Putting Getting a great solid performance there. Now let's see what his overtaking skills are like. Is that out in front? Is he a... I was going to say, but... Is he a Vettel? Fast, as long as he's out in front. It sucks at overtaking. It wasn't really that bad, was it though, Vettel? Really? He'd make some mistakes. He was a bit rubbish in some instances, but he weren't really that bad. There's no Stroll. No one's as bad as Stroll. Even that Russian. Oh no, they were pretty similar. For race 5, I'm going to have a few dad jokes written down for this period of time, so I can maybe give you a bit of laughter. At the moment I can think of 0 jokes. I shall write some jokes down, just to fill the air a little bit. Always trying to improve. Answers on a postcard. Put something in the comments what you think I can talk nonsense about during these periods of time. I think I've mentioned everyone's liveries enough. I think ScaryBiker needs to add some more stuff all over his bonnet. It's just looking a bit too flat and boring black there. Some flames down it or something. Some more sponsorship, my opinion. As Joey's going. Joey's don't look too bad. Different stripes and shapes going all over it there. Quite like the purple. The Racing Rivals one looks a pretty good one. I don't know who'd done all the decals for that. Looks like it might have taken a bit of time. It's pretty impressive. I do like the gold and the chrome wheels. Teflon's new spray gel, the Ben & Jerry's. I quite like it, it's fun. I was looking to try to find a fun one to put on my car. The combustion ratio of the Mercedes, well, I mean, you can get me started on that. Are they cheating? I don't think so. It's the whole point of the rules. That's what F1's always been about. If they don't write it in the book, then you can do it. It doesn't. The spirit of the rules. You never want anything but following the spirit of the rules. Hey, no one thought that you could have suspension that boinged up and down all on its own and moved around rather than the ground push it around. And then Williams went, oh well, look, how about some of this? And they went, well, that's not in the spirit of the rules, just because we didn't think about it. Well, that's tough. So, yeah, I don't personally think there's anything wrong with it. I don't know whether they're going to try to do anything about it. I mean, they come up with their quite pretty impressive steering wheel putty-backy forefeet to change the toe, so they can warm the tyres up. That was pretty impressive. I don't think it worked as well as they wanted it to, but it did seem to do something. Again, we're still just, I believe we're still just waiting for, I hope I haven't missed another race start. We're still waiting? Must be. Oh, we're off. Here we go then. So, both starts. Back to front grid. Youngswin at the back on rock hard tyres. Be interesting to see how it gets through. Joey in the middle on mediums. How can ScaryBiker get on? He's having a good race, likes this track. We're off. No false starts. Joey's got a good one. He's already made a place there. We've got quite a few moving up the order. ScaryBiker's down the inside. Youngswin stayed where he is. Hoppers in front. Noddy is right up into second place. He's had a bit of a flyer there. ScaryBiker's already up into 7th. That was a bit fantastic. Let's have a look at... Oh, I've missed it. I was trying to get a restart there of the race start, and is now up into 6th. Oh no, it's a right mess. What happened there? I bet someone's just clipped the curb a bit. So, let's have a look. Something's gone wrong. Oh, I think Hopper's got it a little bit too long. Joey was trying to get around the outside. And then we've got two spinning in the background there. So Hoppers and SkullGlitch were the casualties in that one. One for the Stewarts indeed. So Johnny back in 11th. I'm not too sure if he got caught up in that incident. Let's go up the front. SkullGlitch managed to recover a little bit there. Into 9th. Chasing down Snowman. Then we've got Teflon in 7th. Bit of a gap then for Captin in 6th. Look at him go. Come on, Captin. Take Youngswin. That'll do you tremendous amount for your egos. Follow his lines. Watch all those brake lights. Copy some of the stuff he's doing. And then paste him with those racing softs. Go on, you can do it. Nice. That's flat. As soon as you exit that one on the right, flat on the gas, let it run wide, it will take it. If you're listening. Right, Youngswin. Having a think about Artful Dodger again, doing blooming well to be up in 5th on the racing hards. Joey's up into 2nd. Let's come up through. So Youngswin in 5th, Artful Dodger in 4th. Youngswin's trying to get onto the back of him. Bit of a gap then to ScaryBiker, who's done well. I mean, he's come from the back of the grid and he's up into 3rd. Racing Joey is on racing medium tyres. And then we've got Noddy in at 1st, who's on racing softs. He's just settling for a bit. Let's have a look back down the field. We've got about a 10th in between most people here. Sorry, I'm just going to zip back through and see if we've got any races going on. Here we go. Snowman, Teflon. Snowman's gone for a bit of a dive there. Oh, it's a little bit. It weren't too bad. It weren't too bad. It was pretty much on the edge there. I think Teflon saw him coming and set himself up for a switchback, which he pulled off quite nice. Got a little bit wide there on that curb, unsettled his car where probably didn't really need to. Snowman's gone for it again, put it down the inside. That was a clean one. He's collected his car up nicely now. But Teflon's not letting this go. This is allowing SkullGlitch to catch up. He'll be in the mix into this braking zone. Oh no, he's oh, I don't know if that was a bit of glitchiness of the internet which made that look worse than it was. Very odd to get the rear end out there. Anyway, it's lost place there to SkullGlitch. Lost a bit rear end in the braking. And they're all catching Captin. Come on, Captin. Keep your head together. Don't panic. If you worry about Snowman, he's going to get tapped by SkullGlitch. Just drive your normal lines as fast as you can. Let them drive around you. Oh, Snowman is all about late braking in this race too. Joey's got first up in front. We've missed that. Too busy with this little bunch here. Great racing. SkullGlitch having a little crack at Captin now. It's a nice defence. Nope, SkullGlitch glitching. Oh, not bad lines, but I think Captain just needs to get on that accelerator a bit earlier. He makes it hard work for himself on this back straight. I think Glitch is going to have a little go down the inside here. And here it comes. Captain could get a switch back because he's run it well late. How wide? Yeah, it's doing well. Just watching the pair behind. This is a good camera view. Oh, it looks like he's got a little bit too much on the curve there. Teflon having a little crack at him. And Johnny's on the back of that. Right, let's go back to the front. Let's have a quick look at the front, then we'll come back to this. How are we doing for petrol? Half a tank. Just under half a tank. Just over 5 minutes gone. Joey's just set fastest lap, not 2 tenths needs to go to beat ScaryBiker, but of course he's on the racing medium, so it's a pretty good time for those. Very good time for those. Noddy mate, let's get in attacked by ScaryBiker here, so let's have a look back on here. Let's have a look at this camera view. He's just got the best sector there. I can nail that corner. I think we're going to have a good battle for first, second and third here. Do we see Youngswin in the background? Yes, we do. It's time for him to get involved. Yes, Joe gets in too much of a rhythm. Joey gets in too much of a rhythm. ScaryBiker's going to have a chance at the end of this straight. Will he pop it down the inside? No. Yes, he has. A late one. He's pulled it off, but Noddy, I was going to say he's going to run him wide, but he's very gentlemanly. Give him plenty of space. ScaryBiker just got into the brakes a bit earlier there, just to fall in behind, give him a better line through. And down the inside. Let's compromise his exit a bit. Well, he's making him pay. ScaryBiker's trying to go around the outside. Oh no, Noddy! Oh, he's going to be cursing. Youngswin's gone through into third. Artful Dodger's back in fourth now. All over the back of Youngswin. He's going to be absolutely kicking himself with that one. He was driving so well. Just got unsettled on the curves, I think. He's going to be carrying a little bit of damage now. He's got left wheel, front wheel and front aero damage. It will repair, it's on weak, but that's not what he wanted. Okay, let's go up front. So Artful Dodger half a second behind Youngswin. Youngswin's still on his racing hard tyres. Artful Dodger on racing softs. Artful Dodger racing quite a lot of these series on Discord. Well, we got too excited, he did indeed. Got all panicky. Like I say, I don't blame him in the slightest. Okay, top 4, top 5, 6, 7, 6 are in the pits. Real shame. It was. I think we could have been racing with them all race. Those three, with also Youngswin and Artful Dodger gradually creeping up. Now, Joey, I think he put a little bit less fuel in last time. And he only just made it across the line. Is he going to do the same again? He looks like he left on 85 there. Artful Dodger's come out in 4th. Nana's in 5th. I'm guessing she hasn't pit again. Let's have a look at her fuel. Another still quarter of a tank again. There's Noddy in 6th. But once it's cleared down, or once Nana's come into the pits, he'll be in 5th. So it's come back a few slots there. It's not lost too much, where it was quite a coming to a stop accident. So he's done well to recover into sort of technically 5th if he keeps it on the track. So, down the inside. No, not this time. But let's go up through, let's have a look. So Joey's in front. I'm sure he put less fuel in his tank. Is it going to be enough fuel this time? Has he risked it? Did he go a little bit more? Has he thought about that his car can go a bit quicker this time because it's got racing mediums on and it might be drinking a bit more juice? Who knows? But there we go, he's out in front, he's looking comfortable at the moment. ScaryBiker in 2nd. And then 3.5 seconds back, we've got Youngswin. I'm racing hard, trying to catch him up. It's going to be a pretty tough ask. We'll see how that goes. We'll keep an eye on that battle. Artful Dodger. So it's all we've got quite a few gaps on the track now. 3-4 seconds in between most people. Let's find ourselves a race. Noddy, we've got Snowman. Looks like he's slowly catching in there. He tents quicker through those corners. Did he get that run there? Snowman gone wide? No. I just saw a bit of a puff of dirt come up. Maybe just kissed in one of the sand traps there. Okay, let's keep going back around through the field. So we've got Snowman in 6th, then we've got 2.5 seconds in behind and 3.5 seconds in front of Nana. Nana in 7th, but she's still to pit. She will be going back down the order a bit. SkullGlitch is already pitted. I believe Teflon has, Teflon has pitted. We've got a little bit of a battle here. Oh, he's picked up a half a second penalty from somewhere. Let's have a little look, see if we can see where that was from. Oh, he's just gone too much on the inside of that corner there. Both wheels across the line. So Johnny's going to have him once he comes into the penalty zone. So then we've got Captin 9 seconds back from Johnny in 11th. We'll see where he comes out in relation to. He's got to pick himself off a second penalty as well. He's still got obviously a battle with Nana. We'll stick with him and see where he comes out in relation to Nana, who should be pitting about now. It's not in yet. There she goes. I think he's going to be comfortably in front. It's quite a long pit stop. He's not refueling yet. He's just going past them now. There we go. She's got the hose pipe on. So Captain should put quite a few seconds in front of Nana there. There's Nana in the pits, and there's Hoppers bringing up the rear of the field. Having a bit of a lonely race. And there's out the pits. So Captain with 12 seconds to Teflon and 16 seconds back. He's got Nana. Then we've got Teflon, who is 2 seconds behind Johnny. He's gone tight on that corner again. So he picks up another penalty. I think he's got away with it this time. Oh, I've missed. I pressed the wrong key there and didn't go back enough seconds. Anyway, It's got away with it there. Right, then we've got Johnny. Teflon chasing him down, 2 seconds behind. He's 6.5 seconds behind SkullGlitch. SkullGlitch 3 seconds in front. He's got Snowman. 2.5 seconds in front of him is Noddy. Noddy recovering from that crash. Artful Dodger in 4th. Having a good race. I was mentioning he does many of the races across the different categories on Discord. You join up with the Future Champion Social Club. All the links will be in the description below tomorrow once I've uploaded them. Oh, he's got that a bit twitchy coming out of there. And once you're part of one of them, you can see links to some of the other series. They have inter-series races, so inter-Discord races, also racing against each other Discords. If you enjoy this sort of thing, just want some clean racing, you don't want all the nonsense of daily races, also Discords to upload photos and have a chat with like-minded members, then hit yourself on there. So the details will be in the description tomorrow, along with some timestamps and other information. So I think Youngswin is, other than a mistake up front, and maybe Artful Dodger, is still looking a bit of a threat. Got 2.5 minutes plus a little bit to get 2 seconds onto Youngswin here. He needs to get into his mirrors and start trying to put him off. ScaryBiker 3 seconds back from Joey. It's probably too much. Both fast drivers. Joey obviously on the racing mediums. So he's had a good drive there. And there we go, Joey in front. ScaryBiker's got the fastest lap. He's took a 10th off what he did in race 1. So that's there for someone to beat. I think they do a point for the fastest lap as well, so it's worth having a crack at. Worth pushing a little bit more just to see if you can grab them extra points. Especially if you're in a position, where you've got a bit of a gap. That if you do get it wrong, you can still stay in the position that you are. If you've got a 5-10 second gap between you, back to the position behind, it's worth taking a few extra risks, see if you can get some extra points. I think it was a shame they removed it from F1. I can't see why they removed it. I thought it was good. Seeing, I know why they removed it, because Ricardo went and grabbed it one year on his leaving year, on his last race, and so on, and they didn't like it. That seems to be the only reason why. But I liked it when you had cars just coming in and having a little go at that. They could still make a mistake trying to go flat out and things. I didn't think it hurt to have that extra point. Right, let's go and see if we can find a battle. So I'm just flipping through the cameras here a bit. Oh, here we go. Youngswin and Artful Dodger. Artful Dodger's managed to make the move stick. This is going to be the last lap. We'll stick with these. Can Youngswin do anything to put Artful Dodger off? He's driving well. Let's compromise a bit. We've got some blue flags. Oh, that'll be for Hopper. So Hopper's in front, getting the blue flags waved. These guys coming around to lap him. Hopefully he'll keep out the way. I'm sure he will. He's a very sportsman-like driver. Yeah, pulled wide on that corner, so fantastic, not interfering there. Youngswin still half a second back. Youngswin's gone off, trying too hard. That left him vulnerable though to Snowman. Got to be careful. It's too easy to make a mistake and it costs you a lot. Snowman is all over the back of Youngswin here. I think he's pushed too hard on that last corner, and where is he? Why am I messing this up? It's come across onto him. Neither's going to want to give an inch. He's just going to get a better drive if Snowman don't go off onto the grass, which he has. Youngswin's just held on to fourth there. He'll be kicking himself that he lost the third, but it's a brilliant driving by Artful Dodger, and also brilliant driving by Youngswin. Hello, racing hards there. Pretty good drive by everyone, and it's great to see everyone in some different places as well. Joey, look at that for a boring race suit. Come on, you've got to sort that out if you're going to start taking the top spot. Get some colours on there. But well done. Well, winner, Joey. Let's have a look at the results. So Joey got a 1:39.8. I think he might have a little push for the fastest lap there. ScaryBiker, fastest lap again. 1:39.7 in second. Artful Dodger on third. He's on the podium. He's going to love that. Youngswin in fourth. First time not on the podium. Snowman in fifth. Noddy's mate in sixth. SkullGlitch in seventh. Johnny in eighth. Teflon in ninth. Captin in 10th. Nana's in 11th. And then Hopper in 12th. Pretty good race again. You know, it's all pretty clean racing. Didn't really see anything. I think that we had one thing that's got to go to the stewards. Yeah, as Joey said, Captin and Teflon, much better races there. So fantastic. I'll like I say, I'll get the description bits done for this video uploaded tomorrow. If you've enjoyed this and you fancy joining the Discords, then all the information will be down there to get on board and come and join us. Youngswin saying he's got to he had to take his VR headset off. His driver's in VR as Youngswin, with 3 laps to go because his head was pounding. I drive in VR myself, and sometimes you just get a bit of a VR headache, and it starts to make you feel really sick really quick, and your eyes feel like they're going to explode. So I know what he's feeling like. Sometimes you just got to get that headset off. So yeah, okay, join us again next Tuesday 9 o'clock for round 5. Not sure which track it is because I don't have my notes, but I'm sure it'll be another fantastic race. So yes, join us then, and we'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra!